2 students charged with a felony after filling lockers with alarm clocks. Yeah, so this was a senior prank, and these 2 girls, they thought, okay, we'll fill these multiple lockers with the alarm clock so you can hear the tick, tick, tick. Okay, like a bomb's about to go off. Then they called the police, they called the bomb squad, they called bomb-sniffing dogs. They removed all the student body, the faculty to the football field, okay? Then when they started to investigate, they noticed that there were students that had actually talked about it via email. So they were able to catch the students. Now these students are being charged, and if they do get convicted, they face 4 to 25 months in prison. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Not Saved by the Bell.
False alarm.
Yeah.
Clock.
So bomb pranks, not the bomb. And I think we learned that with Ben Stiller.
You can't say bomb on an airplane.
Bomb, 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 bomb. You gonna arrest me?
We just all know that you don't mess with bomb pranks. But I don't think these kids should have had a felony by any means.
So this is what I think it was. So one of their dads knew that this was going to happen. The prank wasn't a bomb, but they couldn't quite make the connection that if they put alarm clocks that they'd be ticking. So the girls sent
the thing out. So they just wanted the alarms to go off?
Yes. So the prank.
How's that even a funny prank, though?
Well, because the things would be locked, and it'd be the middle of the day, and one alarm would go off, and then another alarm would go off, and another alarm. It was like really benign kind of prank.
Yeah.
I mean, the prank ended up escalating to be such a better prank.
See, that's
They were like, oh, it could have been a bomb. We hadn't even thought of that. But so the girl's father knew about it beforehand.
And he thought it was funny,
because he didn't make the relationship between a bomb. So I think that the big issue here is, I think schools and America in general is a little jittery from violence in schools. Nobody stepped up and said, hey, girls, maybe people will interpret this as a bomb. And I feel like nobody's stepping up in Statesville, North Carolina and saying, hey, adults, maybe we shouldn't wreck these girls' lives.
Yeah, I agree with that. Originally, when I read it, I thought of it exactly as what it was, too, that it was just supposed to be the alarms going off. But then why, when they saw that the bomb squad came out, why wouldn't they have immediately alerted, knowing that an investigation was taking place, immediately said, no, 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 we did not anticipate this to be bombs. We just wanted the alarms to go off.
Because that's hilarious when the bomb squad shows up.
I know, but then I thought maybe that was their idea the entire time. Why get alarms that make the ticking noise as opposed to alarms that don't make the ticking noise? I think you guys are buying their story. I don't buy their story. I think their original story was this is exactly what they wanted to do. This is just me speculating.
Here's the thing.
I think they didn't go out and buy the alarm clocks. They texted people to bring in alarm clocks.
All 3 alarm clocks that have a ticking. So I'm just saying I don't buy. You think a teenager's really going to tell the honest story to the police? I wouldn't. I would not at all.
Well, Sam, maybe we should arrest you.
But Brett, what is your thought?
Even if people thought it was a bomb, it's the senior prank.
Yeah.
And so their intention, first of all, I don't think people know. I guess you know that a false bomb threat call-in is illegal, but I just don't, and those are stupid pranks. This one, I mean, it sounds like the perfect student prank because then you just like have a bunch of alarms going off and people be like, I can't get into the locker.
If that's the case, but what if there was a bomb and they did not jump to that conclusion and then students died? That's the world that we do live in to some degree.
In order to be convicted of a crime, you have to have an act and an intent. Their intent was, you can't prove. It's a senior prank.
Have you guys seen Louis C.K. talk about cell phones?
No.
Okay, so he went on Conan O'Brien and he talked about cell phones and how he doesn't want to give his daughters cell phones because kids are mean as shit.
Yeah.
And when kids interact with another kid, they say something like, you know, you're fat. And then the kid goes, oh, I don't like that. That's something good. And they go, oh, okay, that's how that works. That dynamic works. And Louis C.K. does this whole thing on it. And so the proverbial they, have evaluated that they think that a general lack of empathy is going down in kids.
Yes, because there's lack of connection because of social media and phones. I get it.
Yeah, and so if you have a underdeveloped frontal lobe because you're 16 and your hormones are raging and you know, you're basically psychotic anyway. The reason why we don't all go around mass murdering each other is because we've all agreed that it's not a good idea.
And this is a great thought. This accounts for an increase in the frequency of school shootings because over time, we're lessening the empathy.
Totally get it. Totally agree with you. Great discussion. I
Good
loved
job.
this story. Good job. Round of applause for us. But please keep the conversation going. I had no idea that we would jump into that subject, but we want to hear what you guys have to say. We'll see you guys all next time on Pop Trigger.